Isaac, did you go into my room? You don't need to answer that. I know you did. The question is, what did you do to all my stuff?
Your room? What do you mean your room? Starting today, that's my mom's room. I went ahead and put everything that looked like you wanted to keep it in the downstairs storeroom. Everything else that didn't fit, like your bed, I just threw away.
Wait a second, you're not making any sense. What are you talking about?
I did a lot of work that you should have done yourself. A simple thank you would be nice. Anyway, it's not like we had any other choice. We just don't have enough rooms in the house.
That's not what I'm talking about. Since when are your mom and dad moving in with us? This is the first I'm hearing of this.
Why should I waste my time discussing it with you? You're my wife. It's not like you have the right to go against me. And where else are my mom and dad supposed to go? You want me to kick them out into the cold? God, Alex, I had no idea you were such a cruel, heartless witch. I'm disappointed in you.
What has gotten into you, Isaac? Is it really you? It's like you're a different person completely.
Nope, this is the real me. I've done a pretty good job of hiding it up until now, haven't I? I should be an actor. Seriously, though, I can't believe you actually fell for it. You were the easiest mark I've ever seen.
Mark? Isaac, you're scaring me. I've been saving up money from my job for 15 years to buy this house. We worked together on the design and everything. We were going to spend the rest of our lives together in it. What is going on?
You want to know? Fine, I guess I can fill you in now. I decided that my parents are gonna move into this house with us. And the deed is in my name, isn't it? That means I'm the one who gets to decide who stays and who goes. I think I've been more than good enough to you already. I played nice to a loser like you with no family and no friends for 15 years. And now it's time for you to return the favor. Most of all, now that I've got the house, I don't need you for anything anymore. My parents are living here. Don't like it? Then you can move out by yourself. Go and find a cardboard box to live in or something.
I don't understand, Isaac. We've been together for 15 years. Was that all a lie? I think I'm starting to get a headache.
Oh my God, you still don't get it? What is wrong with your brain, you moron? Oh, come to think of it, your brother died because of something to do with his brain, didn't he? It must run in the family. That's good news for you. You'll be able to see your brother again pretty soon.
How dare you use my brother's death to mock me? Never in all our time together did I think you would do something so low, so cruel, so black-hearted. I can't believe you. But if this is what you say you really are, then I guess there's nothing left for me to say. I want a divorce as quickly as possible. If you'll agree to an amicable divorce, then you can do whatever you want with the house.
Wait, for real? You're serious? Awesome! You were really starting to get on my nerves, so this is the best news I've gotten in ages. Go ahead and get a set of divorce papers and bring them to the house. You can pack up all your stuff, we'll each sign on the dotted line, and then you'll be out of my hair forever.
Goodbye, Isaac. And good luck.
You're the one who's gonna need some good luck.
Alex, is it true? Did you and my brother really get a divorce? Hey there, Mia. It's been a while since we've talked. I'm sorry we had to reunite under these circumstances. Frankly, I'm having a hard time accepting reality myself. I heard everything from Isaac. Don't you think you should take some time to calm down a bit? What? Well, yeah. I mean, you bought the house with the intent to have my mom and dad move in with you, right? I was so happy when I heard that. And now that the house is finally built, you're going back on your word? That's not like you. And I know this is really easy for me to say since you're the one who's actually inviting them into your home, but I was on the impression that everyone was on the same page about this. Mia, that is completely untrue. I was completely out of the loop. If I were actually planning on having your mom and dad live with us from the beginning, then I would have built a duplex. You said Isaac told you everything, but did he really? Like, did he tell you that he threw all of my things away in order to free up a room for his mom to use? Wait a second. No, that's not what Isaac told me at all. Isaac was a bit of a wild child back when he was still in school, but ever since he graduated, he cleaned up really quickly. One day he told my parents that he wanted to live his life so that they wouldn't have to worry about him. And then when he started dating you, my goodness, he was like a brand new man overnight. Yeah, I've heard a lot of stories about Isaac's younger days. My brother used to tell me all sorts of things about him. I lost my husband to cancer, and my parents are starting to develop dementia, right? I felt really bad about pushing this burden onto you, but at the same time, Isaac is the only family member I have left that I can rely on, so I want to trust him. So can't you try one more time to talk things over with Isaac? Do it for me. I don't know what to say, Mia. Are you saying you think I'm lying to you? No, that's not it at all. I'm sorry it came off that way, but people have a hard time thinking clearly when they're angry. I'll bet that the whole thing is just one big misunderstanding, and I'm concerned about you too. It's not just me. Isaac is the only family you have left too. I'm sorry, I can't take this anymore. If you want to take your brother's side in this, then go ahead. Alex, no, I'm not taking anyone's side. I just want everyone to get along, that's all.
So, how are you liking your new homeless lifestyle? Did you find a nice cardboard box to move into? You poor pathetic little woman. You could have been married to me, but you chose to be all alone instead.
What do you want, Isaac? If you're only texting me to gloat, I'm not interested in hearing it.
Gloat? Me? Get out of here! Nah, I'm a big-hearted guy. I thought you could use a hand. My mom's getting more and more senile every single day, so she's not reliable for doing any cooking or cleaning anymore. But you're still good for that, right? You were always a pretty good housekeeper and a decent cook. So if you're willing to serve as my maid for the rest of my life, then I'd be willing to consider getting back together with you. What do you say?
Excuse me? What makes you think I would even want to get back together with you?
Huh? I mean, what reason do you have to turn me down? I seriously can't think of a single reason. You're completely on your own right now, aren't you? All you ever do is work, and you have the personality of a wet blanket. You're now a middle-aged divorcee who has absolutely no attractive features at all. What man in his right mind would be interested in someone else's used goods?
I would rather never speak to another human being for as long as I live than be with you.
Look at you talking a big game, as if you're not desperate to get me back right now.
If you ask me, I'd say you're the one who seems desperate right now. Don't forget all I ever spent on the house was the down payment. You'll still have the monthly mortgage payments to make, which might be tough for you to do on your own.
Wait, what?
Didn't we talk about this before? I spent 15 years saving up money in order to make the $50,000 down payment on the house, which we put in your name. That means you're still on the hook for paying the balance of $450,000.
Whoa, hold on. You mean you didn't buy the house straight up in cash? You said that you'd have no trouble buying a $500,000 house in cash.
If I recall correctly, I'm pretty sure I do. What I said to you was that if I wanted to, then I could pay for the whole house in cash. I'm an executive in my company now, and I have enough in stock options alone to do that. But I know I told you that I would take out a loan anyway, and you left everything to me, so you were okay with that. If my memory serves me, then I believe payments will start within the next few years or so be on the lookout for that in the mail. Make sure you make your payments on time.
I won't be able to make them on time. I won't be able to make the payments at all. I already have all my spare cash tied up in making payments on the car.
I'll bet you do. That was the plan. I bought the house and you bought the car. And you were dead set on buying a fancy luxury SUV thinking it would last longer and have a higher resale value. But now that we're divorced, you'll just have to handle it all yourself.
No way! I'm never gonna be able to do that! I mean, the car alone costs $100,000!
And since the loan I got on the house was a 20-year one, that means the monthly payments should come out to around $3,700 a month, I think.
What? $3,700 a month? My car payments are $1,000. That means I have to find a way to put up almost $5,000 a month just for the car and house?
That's slightly above the national average monthly salary, huh?
And on my income, that means I'll have next to nothing left after making those 2 payments. I'll never be able to do it. Wait a minute. Property division. I could still sue you for property division after we divorce, right? You had a ton of money in your savings account, right? I'll just take half of that.
Oh, you want to sue me for your share of my assets? All right, fair's fair. I'll sue you right back then.
Sue me? For what?
Malicious destruction of property.
You're full of it. I've never destroyed anything.
How soon you forget. Scroll up in our chat history, Isaac. Just over a week ago, you admitted to me that you threw away all of my possessions. And from the way you were talking to me, I think it'll be easy to prove malice. I was planning on letting it go since I would prefer not to have to deal with a drawn-out court battle with you in addition to the divorce. But if you're saying you want to sue me for a share of my assets, then I have no reason to hold back anymore. Based on the value of the stuff that you destroyed, I'm pretty sure that puts you in the felony territory. Well, Isaac, do you feel like becoming a convicted felon? That might reflect poorly on you if you ever try to get a better job than your current one.
No way!
If you'll be a good little boy and keep your filthy hands off my money, though, I'll let it slide. Make your choice, Isaac. Get a short-term payout in exchange for a long-term punishment, or forego a temporary financial reprieve and secure your future.
There's no way I'm gonna let you make me a felon! That's gonna ruin my life! How can you do this to me? All I'm doing is trying to make sure my aging parents are taken care of! They've both got dementia, you know! Are you really gonna screw me over like this? You're not just hurting me, you're hurting them too!
I am so sorry that your despicable little plan to boot me out of the house and have your mommy take care of you backfired on you. And I gave you the house as I promised. I never said you'd get it for free. You're not going to get 1 single cent out of me. You'll just have to work hard to pay it off by yourself.
You little... I'll get you for this, I swear! Hey there, Mia. Thanks again for talking to me the other day. I really appreciate it. It's been a long time since I've been to your place, but wow! You are just as good a housekeeper as you've always been.
And you're just as much of a smooth talker as ever, I see. Flattery will get you nowhere with me. I was sad to hear that you and Alex haven't been able to sort out your differences, though. Having her in the family was like gaining the little sister I never had.
I'm just as disappointed as you are. I gave her everything she ever wanted, and how does she repay me? By leaving me and sticking me with a massive mortgage payment. It's been so hard for me ever since she left.
Yeah, I'll bet. How's that going, by the way? Are you gonna be able to make the payments?
I'll be able to make this month's payment with no problem, but next month and beyond, well, that's gonna be a problem. Which brings me to the reason I texted you today. Could I borrow a little bit of money from you?
No.
Really? Why not?
Because I've already given you a decent amount of money. Not willingly, mind you.
What do you mean?
The ring that I had in my desk, Isaac? What did you do with it?
I have no idea.
Be honest now. You can tell me the temptation was too much to resist or whatever. I just want the truth.
But I am telling the truth. I would never steal your ring. You know that.
Then you'll have to come up with a better explanation for how the engagement ring my late husband gave me ended up in a pawn shop downtown. Alex told me about you. She said that you had sold some of her favorite pieces of jewelry in the past. And when she went looking for them, she found them at a pawn shop. And just the other day, after I told her I lost my ring, she found it at the very same pawn shop.
There's no way it's your wedding ring. It must just have a very similar design.
No, there's no way Alex would confuse it with another ring. After all, Alex was my husband's little sister, and they went to pick out my ring together.
Wait, they did?
That's right. And if you still don't believe me, my name is engraved on the inside. So, unless there's another Mia in the area who had an engagement ring with the exact same design, it's mine. I'm shocked, Isaac. That's all I can say. What made you think you could get away with selling the ring my husband left me? It's official now. You haven't actually changed at all since you were in school. Their parents died when they were young, so when my husband died, Alex lost her one and only family member in this world. I thought that you started dating her because you didn't want her to be all alone.
That's right. That is why I started dating her. You see, I have changed.
It was quite a dramatic change, wasn't it? All of a sudden, you started standing up straight, dressing well, and using less profanity. You told me that you changed your ways to make sure Alex would never feel alone again, but that wasn't true, was it? No. All you did was take advantage of her vulnerable emotional state. She was quite a successful businesswoman and was making a good deal of money even 15 years ago. And now that you've got your hands on the house you wanted from her, you don't need her anymore.
Hey, what gives? You just believed everything that Alex told you?
Not without good reason. Trust but verify, as they say. I know for a fact that everything Alex told me was the truth. The thing that I just can't understand is how you could steal and sell something that was so important to me. You're my brother, Isaac. You had to know how much that ring meant to me.
What was I supposed to do? I had no other choice. It was either sell your ring or I wouldn't be able to make the mortgage payment. Keep in mind that I'm the one who's responsible for making sure Mom and Dad's needs are met.
I see. So your plan is to use our parents as a get-out-of-jail-free card then? Sorry, that's not going to work on me. Don't forget, I was always intending on being the one to take care of Mom and Dad. Do you really think I don't see what's really going on? You're so transparent. You got Alex to put the house in your name and then snuck in all your parents' stuff while she was out. Then you used the fact that you legally owned the house to force her out. I'll bet your next step was to find some excuse to boot Mom and Dad into a nursing home, wasn't it? You no doubt have invented some reason for that, too. Like, they need a lot more intensive care than I can give them. Something like that, right? And once they were gone, you would be free to bring in some other woman to live with you. A dastardly plan, but there was a fatal flaw. You're not smart enough to pull it off.
Hey, you can't just go and make up stuff like that about me. Why are you treating me like I'm some kind of villain? Some sister you are. What kind of sister talks to her own little brother like that?
You had better start telling the truth, and fast. Don't forget that I can press charges against you for a litany of crimes against me anytime I want.
Oh, come on. First, Alex threatens to sue me for malicious destruction of property, and now you're holding even more charges over my head?
Yeah, and I can easily have you put away for a solid 5 years or more if I felt like it, so start talking.
All right, fine. You want the truth? Here it is. Yeah, you're right. I only ever got with Alex for her money. I hit a dead end in my career and wanted to find some way to have a higher standard of living. Then along came Alex, freshly distraught from the death of her older brother. So I put the moves on her, and she took the bait hook, line, and sinker. And yeah, once I got the house from her, I was gonna kick our parents out into a nursing home as soon as possible. Why should I spend one valuable second of my time babysitting those geezers?
Incredible. Well, thank you for your honesty, Isaac. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go and have a conversation with the police about you.
What? No! You can't do that! I was honest with you, just like you told me!
I told you to be honest, yeah. But I never told you that I wouldn't press charges if you were.
No way! You tricked me! How could you do something like that to me? We're brother and sister! Doesn't that hurt your conscience at all?
Nope, not in the slightest. Oh, and one more thing. You need to pay back Alex for the down payment she made on the house. After all, it is your house, isn't it? It's not fair for her to have to pay anything toward your house. Good afternoon, Isaac. How are you doing on this fine day?
If you're gonna gloat, then you can save it. I don't want to hear it.
Gloat? Me? I'll perish the thought. No, I'm sincerely worried about you.
Spare me. My girlfriend broke up with me thanks to you. Me and Lisa were getting along great. We were going on fun dates, spending a bunch of time together. She even said that she wanted to marry me, and now she's leaving me.
But you were leaving Lisa totally in the dark. She had no idea that you were married when she was dating you. Any woman of decent moral character would be appalled to find out that the man they thought they had a future with was actually married to another woman. She deserved to know the truth, so I told her, that's all. And now that she knows the truth about you, she never wants to see you again. Can you blame her?
How did you find out about her anyway?
People like me who aren't bogged down with crippling debt have no problem with affording to hire a private detective. I felt really bad for her, but I was somewhat relieved to find out she wasn't a willing party in your affair.
How much is enough for you? When are you gonna stop messing with my life, huh? It's not just Lisa, it's my parents and sister too. One day I came home from work and my parents and all their stuff was gone. Lisa took them somewhere. I have no idea how to contact any of them. And without my mom to do the housework, the whole place is a mess. I thought I could at least count on my dad, but even he's siding against me. This isn't right. I don't deserve this. Why is every single person around me doing nothing but getting in the way of my happiness? You owe me. When your brother died, you had nobody, but I took you in out of the kindness of my heart. I did right by you for 15 years, didn't I?
I suppose. After meeting me, you stopped dyeing your hair crazy colors, started wearing normal people clothes, and even got a job. Mia was really happy to see how much you changed. She was dealing with the loss of her husband at the time, and she thought that was one of the reasons you cleaned up your act. Not to mention she was thrilled to see you stand up and support me, her late husband's younger sister. And then you betrayed both of us.
What are you saying, huh? That I'm completely in the wrong? I'll bet that's what you need to tell yourself to soothe the guilt for what you've done to me. You had no problem accepting my kindness and generosity when it benefited you. So what's wrong with expecting you to pay me back for that kindness, huh? Nothing, that's what. So what if it was only superficial kindness? All that matters is I treated you right. You owe me for that.
I don't believe this. I mean, it's you, so I kinda can believe it. But for you to stand there and justify deceiving me for all these years, that's just incredible. You don't seem to think you've done anything wrong, but let's think here. You're guilty of malicious destruction of property, theft, sale of stolen goods, and you were having an affair. Was none of that wrong? If that's your position, I'd love to see you try and justify it. Frankly, after everything you've done to me and Mia, I'm honestly impressed that you have the nerve to even talk to us anymore.
I don't have to justify anything to you.
You know, I suppose you're right. But it's less that you don't have to and more that no justification you come up with would do you any good. You lost every single ally you ever might have had. I'm not sure you understand just how angry Mia is right now. You used both her husband's death and your parents' condition in order to benefit yourself. She's not going to forgive you for that, ever. And your unknowing mistress Lisa is just as angry as Mia is.
Speaking of those two, what's going on with them? I've been trying to talk to them, but they never read any of my messages.
That would be because they both blocked you.
Oh no! I was texting Mia for a solid hour trying to get her to not press charges against me. Does this mean she didn't read any of them? That she's actually gonna do it?
Yeah, most likely.
No! This is bad! Really bad! Alex, I am so sorry for everything I've done to you! I'll never do it again, so I'm begging you, don't sue me, don't press charges, and get my sister to back off too, would ya? It's true that I went after you for your money, but that was just the beginning. We were together for 15 years. I started to love you for real along the way.
Are you being serious right now?
Yes, I'm super serious. Why would I lie about this? I'm so sorry for being such an idiot. I treated you terribly. So can't you give me a second chance? Let's get back together.
You really mean it? You're really sorry for everything?
Yes, Alex, I'm really sorry from the bottom of my heart.
All right, then. I'll think about it.
Really? Thank you so much. You really are a kind woman, Alex. Yeah, I've known all along that you were the best woman I could have ever hoped for in a wife. Oh, and be sure to talk to my sister about this, too. Alex, come on! You can't do this to me! I thought we talked about this! Someone just came by the house saying they were representing you in your lawsuit against me! You're suing me after all? And not just that, I got a call from the cops! They say I have to report to the county courthouse for an arraignment! I don't believe it. Both you and Mia are pressing charges against me? You promised me you'd get Mia to let it all go! You tricked me!
I tricked you? Oh, nonsense. All I ever told you is that I would think about it. I never promised you I'd do anything else. Just like I promised, I did a lot of thinking, and the more I thought about what you did to me, the angrier I got. So I decided to press charges.
Not again! Why do I keep doing this to myself? Oh no, I just looked at the front door security camera. It's the cops. They're here. They're gonna arrest me for sure.
That's what happens when you ignore a court order.
How could you, Alex? I didn't think you were the kind of person who'd do a thing like this.
Really? I don't know what to tell you. This is the type of person I've always been. What, did you think my whole sweet little submissive wife act was for real? Wow, you're the easiest mark I've ever seen in my life. Hey there, Mia. So how are things going in your new place? Hi, Alex. Things are going pretty well, thanks. It's a little bit of a tight fit for 3 people, but it's convenient and comfortable. I've been meaning to tell you, my parents wanted to tell you how sorry they are for everything. They believed Isaac's lies, so they had the completely wrong idea about you. That's all right. Tell them I don't blame them at all. It's natural to want to trust your son. I owe you an apology, too. I should have trusted you in the first time you told me about Isaac. I guess that deep down, I really wanted to believe that Isaac had turned his life around. When I found out that you were telling the truth all along, it was a huge shock for me. I'm really sorry. My husband told me to take care of you before he died, and I failed. Oh, Mia, that's not true at all. Even with all the lies Isaac told you about me, the fact that you thought to ask me for my side of the story alone was really big-hearted of you. And the whole time you were worried about me becoming alone again. I'm glad, too. If you had simply believed everything Isaac said, I probably would have hated you forever. I can't believe what a moron Isaac is. He had the best wife possible in you, and yet he still did all of those terrible things to you. I'll bet you must have put up with much more than that over the years. It's too bad things had to turn out this way, but given the circumstances, I'm glad you divorced him. Thanks for that, Mia. And by the way, I might have divorced your brother, but I'd still like to spend more time with you. We've been cordial in the past, but if you're okay with it, how about we become friends? Are you sure that's what you want? Of course. After all, you're the person my brother chose to spend his life with. You've probably got a ton of embarrassing stories about him, and I want to hear each and every one. Oh, girl, I could go on for days. Both me and Mia had Isaac dead to rights in our cases against him. He was convicted on all counts, making him officially a felon until the end of his days. We were also successful in our civil suits against him, and we managed to get a combined $50,000 in damages. There was no way Isaac would ever be able to pay that much at once on his income, so he had to take out a loan. And since he was already neck-deep in debt, he had to sell both the house and his car in order to be able to pay us off. As for Isaac's mistress, Lisa, it turns out she was the receptionist at Isaac's company. Not only that, her uncle was the company's CEO. Being an unwitting partner to adultery was a big shock for poor Lisa, and she went to her uncle to tell him about the whole thing. It didn't take very long after that for him to get fired. Isaac's colleagues never liked him anyway, so they weren't too sad to see him go. And all his friends had long since abandoned him because of his greedy and conniving nature. So having lost every single human connection he once had, he tried to fill that void with alcohol. He spends a lot of time at one particular bar whose specialties are girls, poles, and private rooms. Get the picture? He fell head over heels for one girl in particular who has absolutely no qualms about milking him for all he's got. Isn't that ironic? He started out trying to use me as a piggy bank, and now the exact same thing is happening to him. Mia and I are getting along great too. We spend a lot of time together going to cafes, movies, day trips, that sort of thing. I loved my brother a lot, and it's great to be able to talk about him with someone who knew him just as well as I did.
Hey Cindy, are you there? I really think we need to talk about what you said earlier. I still just don't get what you mean when you said that you want me out of the house.
You mean you didn't read the note that I left there for you? It should be all there in plain English for you to understand. Just read the note and you'll see that I meant exactly what I said. I want you out of the house and I don't want you to ever come back. Is that simple enough to understand, Dan?
No, I still don't understand it. In fact, just why should I have to leave the house? I don't get why you would want me to leave like this. And what about Irene? What is going to happen to her? Have you talked to her about this at all?
Oh, I'll have you know that I actually have talked to Irene about this. And she says that she wants you out of here as well. Even that girl is smart enough to realize that spending any more time with a bum like you is just pointless. We're both sick of you.
So you both really want to get rid of me that badly? But I don't even know what I did. Where is all this even coming from? I don't understand.
You really still can't figure out why we both want you gone? It's because you're poor, Dan. You don't make enough money, and we're sick and tired of having to live in this tiny house. I mean, do you really not just see how much you're stifling us? You only let us go out to eat at nice restaurants 2 or 3 times a week. And we only ever go shopping at the fancy grocery store once a week.
I know all of that, and that's why I'm so confused about what you're saying. I mean, just what any of what you wrote to me screams poor.
You don't know what you're talking about. I was talking to some of the other moms from the neighborhood, and they're always bragging about all of the amazing things that they get to do with their husbands. It's only ever me who doesn't have any fun or interesting stories to tell, and it's all because you don't make enough money and we're poor.
Cindy, I'm really sorry, but I think that you might be over-exaggerating just a little bit. I really don't think we're as poor as you might think. Please, can't we just talk about this in person and try and settle things like adults? I'm sure that we can figure this out.
Excuse me? Are you kidding me? What even is there to talk about? I know that you barely even bring up 10 grand over a whole year. That's just pathetic.
You think that I only bring home 10 grand over the whole year? Is this really what you're so upset about, Cindy?
Of course it's what I've made up. I was talking to some of the ladies around the neighborhood, and based on what they said, there's no way that you're bringing home any more than that sad salary.
So then, you basically just made that number up based on conversation with the women around the neighborhood? Do you mind telling me how you reached that amount?
I reached that amount because I know that you have a crappy job, and so you can't be making that much money. You don't even have an office job where you have to put on a suit. You're always leaving the house in those dirty work clothes that make you look like a plumber or something.
Well, I work at a factory, and these are the work clothes that I have to wear, so... And I don't think that you're being fair at all. I mean, I really like my job, and I'm proud of what I do.
Well, good for you, but I don't get why you have to insist on wearing your work clothes even on that day that you're not working.
Oh well, yeah, you kinda got me there. I still do stay in uniform over the weekend, don't I? I guess I just really don't have many other clothes that I own.
Well, it's far too late for you to apologize for that now. I want you out of the house by the time that I get back home, do you hear me?
I see. Do you mind telling me where you are right now so that I can know about how much time I have to do all this?
I'm out for a drive right now trying to clear my head, if you must know. I'm taking the case of someone who is going to buy it for a very nice price, actually, so that's what I'm doing.
The car? You're going to find someone who wants to buy the car? You wouldn't be happening to talk about my car, are you? You better not be taking my car to try and sell it. Neither you or Irene even have a license, so just how are you getting around now?
I really don't even know why I'm bothering to respond to these kind of messages from you. Can you just please leave us alone, Dan? We don't want you in our lives anymore. Don't you get that yet? I hope you saw that I also left the divorce papers by the note that I left you. I signed my portion of them, so sign yours and then go take them to the courthouse so we can be done with this, okay?
Please, Cindy, can't we just talk about this? I know that we'd be able to work through this if we only sat down and talked this out.
And I am telling you that there's nothing at all to even talk about. I've made up my mind and nothing is going to change it. You barely make any money at all, and both your daughter and I are sick of living like this. So please, just divorce me so that you can live whatever sad life you want to. Just make sure to keep Irene and I out of it, okay?
Well, I guess you really have made up your mind then. Okay, if this is really the way you want things, I just hope you and Irene are happy.
Oh, we will be once you leave and never ever come back to bother us.
Right. Well, I guess that means that we have a lot of work to do, like changing the name on the deed of the house and all of that. You do realize that we still have some legal things that we'll have to do together beyond just the divorce, don't you?
Yeah. Of course I know about all of that. But I don't need to see you or be with you to do any of that. Just get whatever paperwork we need to sign and send it over to me once you've done your part. I am going to let you try and use these documents as an excuse for you to come near me again.
Okay, we can do things your way, but I'm not sure you're going to like the outcome.
Just shut up and leave me alone already. Why can't you just do this for me?
Hey there, Dad. I just wanted to let you know how sorry I was about all of this. I realize that this kind of leaves you with the short end of the stick in all of this.
Oh, hey, Irene, I appreciate you saying that, but as you understand things, you agreed to all of this as well, right?
Well, I mean, I am pretty sick of living our lives on such a tight budget and always being the poorest person out of who I talk to. But still, I realize that what we're doing is also leaving you in a not so great place either.
I really don't get where you and your mom get into your head that you are in any way poor. I really can't think of a single time where I wasn't able to provide to you food, housing, toys, and anything else you might have liked to do.
Oh, Dad, maybe you just don't understand why Mom and I are so mad because you're just a man. But you see, women like us need to have more money to spend on all kinds of things. And so, it's even more difficult for women to be poor than it is men. Not only that, but it's not right for a man to force the women in his life to be poor. Besides, as Mom and I both understand it, there are actually plenty of men with money in this town, so it's not like you're the only option we'd be stuck with.
I'm not saying that there aren't families out there with more money, Irene. But I just think that maybe you and your mom might think about reevaluating what you think is rich and poor.
No, Dad, I knew that you wouldn't understand, but I thought that I would try to convince you to see things our way anyways. But I think you just need to accept that Mom and I just have different standards than you do.
But your mom is already with another guy right now, right? One of these rich guys around town that you were talking about.
Wait, hold on a second. How did you know about that? I mean, it's true. Mom is going to be with Kevin from here on out.
And what about you, Irene? What do you want to do? Is this really how you want to live your life?
I don't know what I want, but I think that Mom knows best, and so I'm going to leave things in her hands.
Well, if you're still not sure about this, then I want you to know that you can always come back to me if things don't work out. I'll always be here with open arms if you choose to come back. In fact, you should know that your mom actually stole my car and that I am going to do something about that.
I think that I'm going to stay with Mom. After all, Kevin has promised to give us everything that we ask for. But I wish you good luck with everything, Dad.
Hey, Dan, are you there? I was just wondering how much money you make a month with the job that you have right now.
Oh, Cindy, where is this coming from? I thought you said that you didn't want anything to do with me ever again.
Just answer the question for me, Dan. How much money do you make every month with your job?
I make about 10 grand every month with my job, if you really must know.
No, that can't be right. That's how much you make a year. I know that much. I'm asking about how much you make every month. Can't you read?
I am telling you that I make $10,000 every month with my job. I mean, There are some changes with bonuses and commissions and stuff like that, but at the minimum, it's $10,000 a month.
But then, what about you making $10,000 a year? I thought that was your annual salary, but you're telling me that it's a monthly one instead?
I mean, I have no idea where you got those numbers from or how you made this mistake. But yeah, how on earth would you be able to afford anything if I only made $10,000 a year? That's literally like nothing.
I knew it. I knew it this whole time.
I really don't think that you did. I mean, you were the one who said I was making that much every year. But anyways, why do you suddenly want to know how much money I make? Don't tell me this is the first payment for the house since we split up finally has reached you.
It has, and the bank is saying that I owe them $3,000. But I don't have that kind of money. I mean, if they're asking for this much, does that mean that you were paying $3,000 for the house every month?
Yeah, of course I was paying that much for the house every month. That's kind of how owning a house works. Don't tell me that you actually didn't know about how much the mortgage was going to cost when I signed over the house to you.
But I thought that we owned the house, right? I mean, when we first moved into the house, you said that it was our home and said that we didn't want to rent anymore, remember?
Wow, I really don't even know what to say to that. Do you really not know how buying a house works? I mean, first look up what a mortgage is, and that might help you understand a bit better of what's going on. Second of all, we do own the house, but we also bought it with a loan, using it as collateral. So if you don't get that money, you don't get to live there.
But then, you mean it's like paying off part of a loan every single month? Are you serious? I have to do this or we can't live here?
Are these real questions coming from a real adult? I honestly don't even know what to tell you right now.
But I don't want to lose this house, but I can't afford to pay for it. Why didn't you tell me that this was going to happen when we got divorced?
What in the world are you talking about? I sent you the documents to switch our names on the deed. All that legal move entailed was spelled out pretty clear in the paperwork. Did you not read the documents that you signed? Because I can hardly see how you can blame that on me when that's your mistake.
But that's not fair. You can't put this on me. I didn't even know that it was something I'd have to pay.
Okay, well, if you didn't fully understand the situation, then you should have read the paperwork before signing it. I mean, I get that you're frustrated since you didn't know that the house wasn't paid off, but that's still your fault. I mean, you literally signed a contract. You entered into a legal binding agreement. You get that, right?
I see. So you're not financially poor. Even your heart is just that selfish, dirty bottom feeder. Here I am coming to you terrified to lose my house, and you tell me that it's all my fault.
I literally don't even know what else to say about this situation. You took on this responsibility.
Oh, I did, but you knew that I didn't know this was going to happen. I suppose I should have expected this from the likes of you, though.
Okay, you know that. If you want it to be like this, then I'll be the jerk that you think I am. You need to pay me the money that you got for selling my car. Do you understand?
What are you talking about? Why in the world should I have to pay you anything? We're not even married anymore.
You have to pay me the money because you stole my car and then sold it. If you're not getting my car back, then hand over the cash. That car didn't belong to you. You didn't have any legal claim or ownership to it. And yet you sold it. You get how that's bad, right?
You really have no idea what you're talking about at all. I sold the car while we were still married. That means I sold it while it still belonged to the whole family. Don't you know that?
Again, that's not how any of this works at all. I bought the car. It was my name on the lease. It was me and my car. Even if I let you and Irene drive it, which I didn't because neither of you have licenses, that still doesn't give you the right to sell it.
Shut up. You don't know what you're talking about at all. Why should I just trust a word you have to say to me? And anyways, I've already sold the car and there's nothing that you can do about it. Not only that, but I've already spent all of the money that I got for it as well. So you can kiss all of that goodbye too.
Cindy, you are literally almost 50 years old. You can't be acting like this. But if you are, then you leave me no choice but to sue you.
Wait, what? What do you mean? How can you sue me for this if I already sold the car and spent the money? There's nothing to give back to you.
You really need a wake-up call. Do you know that? I mean, what makes you think that you can steal my things and get away with it? You literally stole something of mine and then sold it for profit. I have the right to sue you for that. It's that simple.
I don't get how you could want to do this to your own ex-wife, the mother of your daughter. What's the point in suing me when you know that I won't have the money to pay you?
Are your debts really so bad that you actually have no money left? And did you think the fact of having debt was going to make me forget about the fact that you stole and sold my car? Look, I've already made up my mind about this, so we can either settle this out of court or else you should lawyer up.
I am trying to tell you that I don't even have the money to pay you back, even if I wanted to. What part of that aren't you understanding?
If you don't have any money, then why don't you go ask your Kevin for a little help? I mean, you are still with Kevin, aren't you? After all, I have to imagine that he was the one driving you around in my car, right?
Wait a second, I don't understand. How did you manage to put that together?
If you really must know, Irene told me the whole truth about you. So you should also know that I'm going to be suing the two of you for your affair as well.
Wait a second, you can't do that. We're already divorced. How can you sue me for something that I was doing while we were still married?
That's actually precisely why I can sue you for this. You were cheating on me while we were married, and I can sue you for that. Again, this is how this whole thing works. I honestly have no idea how you don't know about this. And besides, Irene has already told me the truth, so there's no point in trying to come up with excuses or lies.
That stupid daughter of ours. How could she stab me in the back like this? What's the matter with her?
But anyways, tell me about this Kevin guy. Is he really all that rich? Because I really hope that he is for your sake. I mean, after all, if you don't have any money, that means this guy is going to have to pay for my car and your affair.
You're just jealous, aren't you? You think that you can try and make my new man pay because you weren't a good enough husband to be able to keep me.
All that just to say you don't actually know if your new man is going to be there for you? Huh?
Shut up. This is all your fault, you know. I wouldn't have had to be stuck paying for this house if you didn't trap me into signing those documents. But because I did, that's the reason why I don't have any money left to be able to pay you. So why can't you just leave me alone?
I'm afraid that you and I won't be done until you've paid me what you owe me. I mean, have you no shame? No sense of obligation to pay back what you've stolen from me? Because I don't know if you realize this, but you've put yourself in quite the vulnerable position to be sued by me.
Oh no, this is really, really bad. Things weren't supposed to happen like this. What am I supposed to do?
Dad, are you there? Please, Dad, I really need your help. You have to save me.
Irene, what's the matter? Is everything okay?
It's Mom. She hit me, Dad. She said that she hit me because she found out that I told you a little bit about her and Kevin. Not only that, but she threw me out of the house. I was only able to fill up a backpack with my things, and now I'm just out on the street.
Oh my gosh, I have no idea about any of this. Are you okay though? Like, are you hurt physically?
Well, my head hurts a bit, to be honest. But I don't have money to go and see a doctor or anything like that. Dad, could you please tell me where you're living now?
How about I go and pick you up right now instead? Why don't you tell me where you are, Irene?
I don't know where I'm at all, Dad. Please, I just need your new address. Why won't you tell me where you're living now?
Honey, if you really don't know where you are at all, then how is me giving you my address going to help you come to me? Besides, you said that you don't have any money, right? So how would you take a bus or taxi to come see me? Just tell me where you are, and I'll come pick you up right now.
It's not that I have no money. I have like $30 on me. So please, can't you just tell me where it is that you're living right now?
If your head hurts, then I really don't think that you should be trying to come to see me, Irene. Please, you're starting to worry me. Why won't you tell me where you are?
Okay, fine. You can come pick me up if you tell me where it is that you're living now.
But what does that have to do with me going to pick you up? Why do you keep asking?
I'm just a little curious is all. Is it not right for me to want to know where my dad is living now?
Okay, I'll tell you. But just tell me where you are right now so I can go and get you.
Okay, I'll send you my location on my phone right now. Dad, what the heck is your problem? I thought that you were taking me to your house. Why'd you drop me off at the hospital?
Because, Irene, I couldn't see a single scratch or bruise on you. And what's more, you kept asking about my address. Tell me, are you working as part of a plot that your mom and Kevin came up with?
Of course it's not that, Dad. It's nothing like that at all. And I really did hit my head. I am hurt. I might be in real danger if something happened to me, and you just dropped me off here and left me. How could you do that?
I didn't leave you. I dropped you off at the hospital. There are plenty of doctors there to help you. If your head really hurts that much, it would have been much more dangerous to take you home, since I don't know the first thing about first aid.
But I mean, okay, I guess it's fair.
So you really weren't just following anyone's instructions? Why did you want to know my address so badly?
Please, I'm not following anyone's orders or anything like that. I haven't lied to you once. Why won't you believe me?
Oh, Irene, I really just don't know what to say. I knew that your mom was long gone, but it sounds like even this Kevin guy isn't all that great. And it was just so obvious to me that you wouldn't be acting the way you were acting unless someone told you to act that way. But surely you can see why a man willing to go to such lengths to lie, like Kevin, isn't a good guy, right?
I am trying to tell you, but listen to me, Dad. I am not following anyone's orders, and I reached out to you of my own volition. How many times are you going to make me repeat myself?
Why don't you stop repeating yourself and just tell me the truth already, Irene? I mean, did you really not notice that I've been following you ever since I dropped you off at the hospital? You waited around a while, then a car pulled up and you got inside before it drove away. And I saw that in the passenger seat was your mom, and it was being driven by some guy who I'd never seen before. So are you going to be honest with me now? Are you finally going to tell me what it is that you've all been up to?
Okay. You're right, Dad. You figured it out. This was all just a plan to try and get you to tell me where it is that you're living now. Mom said that it was all part of a way to get revenge on you for abandoning her.
You and your mom really need a reality check. Neither of you have any idea of what it means to be poor or abandoned.
But I actually think that Kevin isn't that great of a guy, and I've told Mom that I think she should leave him.
Irene, do you think you could tell me a bit more about who exactly this Kevin guy is?
I don't actually know all that much about him. I think that he told Mom that he's some kind of company president or something like that.
So that's all you know about this guy, and yet you're willing to go along with whatever he says?
Well, it's because Mom loves him so much, and he's always putting on nice suits and driving nice cars. I mean, whenever I see him, I just can't help but compare him to you in your work clothes.
I would think that a guy being so flashy in public would be the suspicious one.
Do you really think so? You think this guy might be up to something?
Well, I can't know for sure unless I get a chance to talk to him in person. But while I was following you guys, I saw him throw a can out of the driver's seat, and that tells me a lot about him.
Please, Dad, you have to help us. I think that Mom really needs to get away from Kevin.
I guess I could try talking to her. Cindy, I want you to tell me about this Kevin guy.
I won't be telling you anything until you give me your address. I'll keep looking until you agree to pay for the house.
I can't pay for the house all at once, but you really need to stop this, Cindy.
Stop what? You're the one standing in the way of Kevin, Irene, and I living our perfect lives. We can't lose the house.
I don't get it. I thought Kevin was a CEO or something. Why not ask him for help?
That's what he says, but I have no idea what it is he actually does for a living, you know.
Wait a second. You don't even know what it is that this guy does for a living? What do you know about him? What makes you trust him so much?
Well, I mean, just look at him. No matter how you think about it, he looks much more successful than you.
Stop trying to turn everything into a fight. Don't you know that Irene is worried about you? She asked me to help you. She thinks that you might be in trouble, and I think she might be right.
Wait, what do you mean? What did Irene tell you this time?
She's just suspicious of Kevin, and frankly, so am I. How did you two even meet in the first place?
Well, if you must know, one of the women in the neighborhood introduced us. She told me he's up-and-coming business owner. And she told me that he has all kinds of side hustles too, and that he makes a ton of money through all of his businesses.
And do you have any idea about what any of these businesses even are?
Well, I know that first he needs to find an office space to house his work, and that he said our old house would make a perfect space.
And is that why you were so insistent on keeping the house and throwing me out of it?
Of course, and he really is a nice guy with so much money.
If he really had so much money, then why are you so pressed to try to make me pay off the mortgage on the house?
Well, what are you trying to get at, huh?
I am just starting to sick of this. Can't you see that this guy is just using you and Irene for his own purposes? Even Irene can see it, so why can't you?
You don't know what you're talking about at all. You don't know anything, Dan.
Why don't you just leave this guy? I think you know that he has nothing but hot air, so just walk away.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I should. Do you think that we could get back together and fix what he had?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. That is not what I am saying at all. That is going to be a completely different discussion.
What are you talking about? You were the one who just suggested that I break up with him.
Yeah, and I am also still suing you for my car and for the affair, so I really don't know how well getting back together is going to work out. Look, Cindy, you betrayed me. You understand that, right? Why do you think that I would want you back?
But I mean, you made me wake up to see all the wrong that I was doing. You have to take me back, Dan, please. You're all that I have.
If you want to leave Kevin, that's one thing. But I don't know why that should mean we should get back together. I mean, you said some really mean things to me. Don't you remember?
Hey, Dad. I just wanted to say thank you so much for what you've done for Mom and I. I know that we betrayed you and we didn't deserve to have you looking out for us.
Irene, please, you don't need to keep thanking me. Did Kevin finally get caught?
Yeah, I went to the police about his fraud. They did some investigating and arrested him. It turns out that he was using a fake name, and this wasn't the first time that he tried to fool people into giving him money.
Well, I'm glad that this ended before it went too far, or at least any further.
I know, but I'm so sorry. I was an idiot. We were never poor, and I see that now. But now that Mom is on her own, I think that I have to stay with her. I just don't want her to get into trouble like this. So thank you for all your help, but hopefully I can take it from here, Dad.
Oh, my sweet girl, I'm sorry that you got caught up in all of this, but you've grown up so much. Please let me know if you need help. We'll work something out. After that, I followed through on what I said and sued Cindy for what I told her I was going to do. She was pushed deeper into debt and lives in a tiny apartment, working multiple jobs to pay down what she owes. As for Irene, she is also working hard, but also has her own apartment and checks in on her mother frequently. I send her money now and then to help with the groceries. I even offer for her to come live with me, but she insisted on being independent. Irene tells me that she saves a bit of her money every month to send to her mom to help with the expenses. Although I'm glad that I don't have to deal with Cindy anymore, I'm glad that I've at least managed to salvage my relationship with my daughter. Obviously, this is not what I pictured my marriage coming to an end, but I am very glad that Cindy wasn't ripped off further by Kevin. As for me, I've just returned to my normal life at the factory. I don't know how Cindy never knew this, but the work clothes that I wore were a uniform for all staff, including upper management like me. But I guess none of that really matters now. I just hope that one day Cindy starts to live in the real world. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this.
Your younger sister's wedding? There's absolutely no way you're going. Just think about it. Who's going to handle all the housework while you're away? The house doesn't run itself, you know. But it's only for one day, Eva. Please, let me go outside for this. It's extremely important to me. I promise you I'll return by the evening and get back on track quickly. Everything will go back to how it's always been. What? You're going to be gone for hours? Who's going to handle the cooking, the cleaning, and all the laundry that needs to be done? I was thinking if it's all right with you, maybe you could? Maybe I could. What? Why did you bring me up, Lily? You're not really implying that I should do any of this, are you? You know that's completely inappropriate. Oh, but of course you wouldn't say that. I must have misheard. You wouldn't dare say something so disrespectful to your own mother-in-law. No, I didn't mean to disrespect you at all, but it's really just for a single day. So you think it's acceptable to make your mother-in-law take over for one day because it's convenient? Do I really need to beat you up again for you to understand how things work around here? No, that's definitely not. I don't want that at all. I'm sorry if it seemed like I was being disrespectful. That's what I thought. Then stop arguing and just do as you're told. End of discussion. But Peterson said that I should go to the wedding and I shouldn't miss it. Listen, Peterson is an incredibly kind person. Trust me, I know him the best because he's my own son. Sometimes he says things he doesn't truly believe, just to be kind. He's too nice for his own good. Besides, Peterson's currently away on a business trip, so he's not fully aware of the situation at home right now. I'm sure that he would change his mind if he was. What do you mean by the situation at home? Well, of course it's that you, Lily, have been slacking off and not doing what you're supposed to do. You're incredibly irresponsible. The other day, you even fell asleep right in the middle of doing housework, lying on the sofa. If Peterson saw you being this lazy, he definitely wouldn't be able to say such kind and supportive things to you anymore. Eva, I'm afraid you're misunderstanding. I wasn't feeling well that day. I had a high fever, which is why I was lying down on the sofa. Oh, right. And after that, you ended up passing your cold on to me. You really are a curse to this family, aren't you? Nothing but bad luck follows you around, affecting everyone else, too. You should be grateful that we're even allowing you to stay in this house instead of throwing you out. Okay, Eva, I understand. As someone who's been given the privilege of staying here, shouldn't you be prioritizing housework over anything else? I've had enough. Don't ever come to me with such an arrogant request like that again.
Sis, you really can't be thinking this is okay. You need to stand up for yourself. You're seriously telling me that you're not coming to Stacy's wedding just because your mother-in-law told you not to?
I know, Jay, but that's because, well, my mother-in-law's really strict and she doesn't allow much, especially when it comes to things like this.
Strict? This is beyond strict, it's controlling. You need to wrestle yourself out of her grip. She's evil. What kind of a person, let alone a mother-in-law, refuses to let someone attend their own little sister's wedding? That's insane. What does Peterson say about all of this?
About that, I haven't told him about this at all. He thinks that my mother-in-law and I are getting along just fine with no issues.
What? Why on earth wouldn't you tell him? He'd definitely support you in a situation like this. He's such a kind and serious person, so I know he'd stand by you if you told him, and yet you're not letting him help you.
But he's in the middle of a huge project overseas, so I don't want to burden him. I'm sure he's under a lot of pressure. It's fine, as long as I can endure it myself. Everything will be okay.
Lily, this is honestly getting ridiculous. Don't you ever think about living your life for yourself, even just a little? I'm sure Peterson also wouldn't want you to be going through something like this.
I know that, but I really don't want to drag him into this situation. I don't want to bother him with this. It's okay, I'll handle everything by myself. I'm responsible for solving this without causing any trouble for him.
That's impossible. You're the most timid person I've ever known. How are you even planning to solve this? You can't talk back to her, can you? I'm worried for you, Lily. If you just let me handle it, I guarantee you it'll make things so much easier.
No, Jay, I'll stand up for myself this time. I've decided that I'm definitely going to Stacy's wedding. I can't miss such a big event just because Eva doesn't want me to go.
So you're really planning to handle everything on your own? Peterson, Stacy, and we'd all gladly help you if you just told us what you need. We're all family. We'll do whatever it takes to support you. Trust me, Lily, you don't have to carry this burden by yourself.
No, it's okay, Jay. I promise. I'll take care of it myself this time. I don't want to cause trouble for anyone else. Sorry for making you worry about all of this. I'm being such a bother.
If that's how you feel and you really want to handle this by yourself, then I'll leave it up to you. But please promise me you'll come to the wedding. Stacy's really looking forward to having you there. Plus, it's rare for the three of us to be together at the same time. It'll be special for all of us.
Of course, I'm looking forward to it too. I promise I'll definitely be there. You can count on it.
If anything happens or if you need help, don't hesitate to tell me, all right? I'm always here for you.
Yeah, I will. Thank you, Jay. Eva, my bag is completely soaking wet, and I'm not sure how this even happened. What's going on here? Did you do something to it by any chance?
Why are you acting so clueless, Lily? Did you completely forget what I told you earlier? I told you very clearly that you're not going to your sister's wedding, didn't I? Besides, I asked you countless times who's going to handle all the housework around here while you're away at the wedding.
About that, I actually decided to hire a housekeeper to take care of everything, so there's no need to worry about doing it by yourself, Eva.
What? You're going to push all your own responsibilities onto someone else? You really are a spoiled brat, aren't you? It's honestly so laughable that you think this is okay. I wonder what Peterson would think if he knew how idiotic and helpless you really are. After all, he doesn't like spoiled people, you know. He's always telling me that. Oh, I can't wait to tell him.
But I really want to attend my sister's wedding. It's such an important day for her, and I can't miss out on it. Most importantly, both my sister and my brother are waiting for me. I can't wait to see them, and this is all really important to the three of us.
I see. Well then, if you want to go there so badly, why don't you take that soaking wet purse with you to the wedding? Oh dear, it looks like the cash gift for the bride and groom might have gotten wet as well. Oopsies. I guess you'll just have to prepare a new one, won't you? Gosh, what a bummer. Well, off you go now. If going to this stupid wedding is what you really want, then so be it. That reminds me, there's actually something I want to give you. Hang on, will you?
Okay.
Oh my gosh, you should have seen your face. You looked so shocked when I gave you your surprise. Why did Peterson even marry such a timid woman like you? You look like you're scared of your own shadow.
Eva, why would you do something like this to me?
What, you really don't understand what's happening, do you? It's pretty straightforward if you think about it. You're prioritizing your sister's wedding over keeping up with the housework, so I poured ice water on you. If you really want to go to the wedding, then go just like that. Nobody's stopping you.
Okay, fine. I guess I'm going. I can't afford to be late to my own sister's wedding, so I suppose I don't have any other choice.
Oh, so you're going through with this, Lily. Don't you ever think about coming back here again. As for Peterson, I'll just tell him that you left the house with another man. That should cover things nicely.
Please, I'm begging you, don't say that. That would be so awful for him. He's in the middle of a really important project, and I don't want to disturb him right now.
I, as his mother, know what's going on in his life better than anyone else, so don't try to interfere with our relationship. Peterson never deserved a woman as lazy as you. Now go ahead and attend that wedding of your sister's, all while you're looking ridiculous.
Hello? I know you're in there, so open the door already, lady. I've been waiting out here for a while now. You're making things harder than they have to be.
Hey, who are you? I don't even know you. Quit trespassing on my property and get out of here. You're the one who's been banging on my door nonstop, aren't you? Why are you doing this? Hold on a second, how do you even know my phone number? You're freaking me out.
Just open the door, will you? I don't have all day to stand around out here. You're wasting my time.
I'm not opening the door for someone I don't even know. I'd be putting myself in too much danger. If you really want to do this, then I'll call the police on you now and get you arrested. If you don't want that to happen, get on out of here.
Go ahead, call them. Just know that I've got solid evidence to show that you've been abusing your daughter-in-law. I even know you poured ice water on her in the dead of winter when she did nothing wrong. If you're okay with me reporting all of this to the police, then go ahead and call them. I won't stop you because I know you're going down with me.
What evidence are you even talking about? Don't lie to me. I didn't drench her in ice water. I didn't do anything. She dunked herself in it. It was all her fault.
You can't fool me, Eva. I've got everything on video. There's no point in lying and pretending that you didn't do it.
You have it on video? When did you even record me?
I was worried about my sister, so I snuck into your backyard and watched everything through the window. Sure enough, you were treating her horribly, so I made sure to record everything for evidence. I won't let you get away with it this time.
You saw your sister? You mean Lily? Wait, you must be her brother, right? Oh, I've heard all about you. You're the town's most infamous delinquent, aren't you? I already hear rumors about you getting in trouble with the police.
I prefer you call me the town's top rebel rather than a delinquent. Sounds a lot cooler, don't you think?
It doesn't change the fact that you're a complete lowlife who's always causing trouble for everyone. You're always up to something bad. Sneaking into my backyard like that is a clear case of trespassing, and that's a serious offense. Not only that, but recording me inside my private property without my permission. You're a criminal for doing something like that. You're in big trouble.
Go ahead and sue me if that's what you want to do. I'll take full responsibility for my actions. But what I've done doesn't change the fact that you're a criminal yourself for physically abusing my sister.
What? But I didn't. Oh, you're just lying to me and trying to get me into a mess.
Well, whatever. Deny it all you want, but I won't ever believe you. Can you open the door already? I don't have time for this.
Of course not. There's absolutely no way I'm letting a strange man inside, especially someone like you. Do you seriously think I'm going to allow you to just waltz into my home? Just tell me, why are you even here in the first place? What do you want from me?
I'm here to teach you a lesson. You're truly an awful, arrogant person. You treated my sister horribly, didn't you? I hope you're ready to face the consequences. Forget about living a normal, peaceful life from now on, understand? Not one person will be on your side after this. Not even your family.
What's your goal here? Are you seriously threatening me right now? If you even lay one hand on me, it is going to be considered physical assault. You know that, right? I'll charge you as much as I can.
Don't worry, I'm not going to hit you at all. I don't have a hobby of hitting old women, even if you consider me to be some evil delinquent. I won't hurt you, I promise. It's just that there's somewhere I'd really like you to come with me. It's important that you do.
No way, I refuse to go anywhere with you. Do you think I'm out of my mind? I'll call the police if you don't leave me alone right now. I am serious, I have my phone ready right here.
Go ahead and call them. I'm fully prepared to take responsibility for what I've done. You can atone for your crimes too, so if you call the police now, it'll be convenient, like killing two birds with one stone.
Ugh, what is your problem? Why are you doing this to me?
See, you can't call them, can ya? I knew it. You don't have the guts to do so. You're an absolute coward. You know exactly what you've done. There's no point in pretending or acting innocent anymore. I hate everything about you. You make me sick. You need to face the consequences of hurting my sister like that. I won't let you escape now.
You're scaring me. Leave me alone already.
I don't care one bit about how you're feeling right now. Just come outside already and quit wasting my time. We need to settle this. Besides, you can't stay there forever. You don't even have the right to stay in that house anymore.
What? But this is my home. How could you say something like that? I've lived here for years. I belong here.
No, that house was built by your late husband. It was never truly yours to begin with. And now the one paying off the mortgage is Peterson, not you. You're not contributing anything to this property. So you have no right to live there anymore. You're only staying there out of convenience.
Sure, the house is under Peterson's name now, but does that even matter? Peterson is my son. He would want his own mother to live here. I know he does. It's only natural to.
Actually, no, he doesn't. I just had a conversation with him and he's very clear about his feelings. He told me that he wants you to leave the house as soon as possible. He's very determined to kick you out.
What? Oh, that can't be true. You're lying. There's no way that my precious son would want to throw me out of our house so suddenly. Oh, wait a second. I just got a message from Peterson. He's telling me to leave the house. Oh, this is so weird. Oh, there's no way he would say something like that. It doesn't make any sense. What did you say to him? How dare you? You must have twisted things or lied to him somehow.
Actually, I didn't say anything to manipulate him. I simply showed him the video I recorded. You know, the video of you slapping my sister, soaking her purse with water, and then dumping ice water on her?
What? What you've done is so despicable. How could you show him something like that? He wasn't supposed to see it at all.
Gosh, this is unbelievable. You're calling me despicable? You're the absolute last person I want to hear that from. Anyway, what exactly did Peterson say after seeing the video? Tell me what he told you.
He told me to leave the house immediately, that I don't deserve to live here anymore. Oh, there's no way he'd say something like that. It just doesn't seem possible. My son has always been so sweet to me. Oh, I think I know why this is happening. His phone number must have been hacked. That's the only plausible explanation for this.
Come on now, stop being so delusional. He's already told me he doesn't want anything more to do with you. I don't blame him at all. No one wants a mother who treats her daughter-in-law in such a terrible way. Me and any normal person would do the same thing to you. You need to face the reality of this situation. There's no going back to how things were before. Your son finally knows how evil you are to Lily.
I don't want any part in this. I don't deserve to be punished any further. I'm not leaving and you can't force me out of here. This is my home. I've lived here for so long and I am never going to leave no matter what. I'm not even going to open the front door. You can't make me come out of here.
Ah, I see. You're being so difficult with me, and now you leave me with no other choice. Now, if you really think about it, you should have figured something out by now, but I guess you just aren't smart enough to do that. You see, Eva, I don't have to break into your house to pry you out. Lily gave the keys to this house to me a while ago.
Huh? What are you saying?
I'm saying that I can come in anytime I want. What do you want to do with that information? You should also know that I'm furious with you for hurting my sister the way you did. You crossed a line you never should have crossed. I'm not into beating up old ladies. I'm a decent person. But as for you, I honestly don't know what I'd do if I saw your face.
What's that supposed to mean? Are you threatening me again?
But if you open the door and come out now, I might be a little less angry than I am. Do you understand? If you don't waste any more of my time, then just maybe I'll treat you with some level of respect. That is, only if you cooperate with me.
Okay, fine. You don't have to say it again. I understand you. I'm leaving now, okay? And if I do, you won't hurt me, correct?
Of course not. I'm a gentleman. I'm completely against violence, especially toward women.
Hey, stop. Please wait. You don't have to do this. Listen to me for a second.
No, you have to know how it feels to be drenched in freezing cold water just like what you did to Lily. Come on, get yourself under the waterfall. I brought you all the way up to these mountains for this moment. I won't waste my effort on nothing.
No, I don't want to. Please don't make me do this. It's too cold. It's in the middle of winter.
You're fine doing things like this to others, but now you can't handle it yourself? How pathetic can you be? You're such a cowardly scumbag. Aren't you even the least bit ashamed of how you've treated people?
Oh, so you can go under that freezing cold waterfall and drench yourself in it, can you? You're all talk. Do it if you want me to do the same. You're sitting in the warm car watching the waterfall from afar. Why don't you do it too if you're acting so tough?
Oh, of course I can handle it. I'm not afraid though, so I don't mind at all.
Hey, what in the world is wrong with your brother? What's he trying to prove to me here? He's been standing under the waterfall for over 5 minutes now. Did he go crazy or something?
I think he's showing you how it's supposed to be done. He wants you to suffer as much as you made me suffer. He's that kind of person. He's always cared for me, and he has a strong sense for justice.
You're just going to leave that brat alone like this? You're helping him force me to go under that ice-cold waterfall. What is wrong with you? This is nothing but a legitimate kidnapping. You and your brother are criminals. Don't you see what you're doing right now?
There's not much I can do to stop him. When Jay gets like this, he can't be stopped by anyone. I didn't really want to help him with this plan either, because I didn't want to be a bother to him. But here he is now, punishing you for what you've done. Ever since I could remember, he's always been the one to help me when I can't stand up for myself.
I don't care about any of that. None of this excuses what's happening right now. This is crazy. Speaking of which, don't you guys have to make it to your sister's wedding ceremony? You should head there already and leave me alone.
Oh, about that. Stacy seems to have delayed the start of her wedding ceremony for us. She's aware of what's going on right now.
Huh? She delayed her own wedding just to leave time to punish me? Oh, it really couldn't wait for later. What on earth is wrong with you 3 lunatics? You're so serious about whatever you're plotting, and the lengths you're going to are insane.
Even though I'm the oldest sibling in our family, I'm the weakest out of all of them. I'm unreliable when I'm supposed to be the strongest. That's why in the end, Jay and Stacy are always the ones who end up helping me out, not the other way around. For once, I wanted to solve this issue by myself this time, but in the end, I couldn't. I haven't changed at all. I'm still just as pathetic.
Do you think I care about your little backstory? Because I don't. It doesn't help me in any way, so just shut up. Just let me leave already. Haven't you had your fill of this? Your brother's punished me enough with his threats.
Whether I'm satisfied with your consequences or not, Jay hasn't even done anything to you yet, so I'm not sure how to answer your question. Besides, even if you want to go back, where are you planning to go? Do you even have a plan? You should remember Peterson kicked you out from home.
Well, I don't know where to go or what to do now. I'm just as lost as you are.
Speaking of which, I talked to Peterson earlier, and we discussed the possibility of putting the house on the market. We won't be needing it anymore.
What? Putting it up for sale? How could you make a decision like that without consulting me? And where could I possibly live if you do that?
Even if the two of us live there, you already know exactly where our house is. I know that you'll try to cause trouble if that's the case. Plus, Peterson really doesn't want to have anything more to do with you, Eva. He's completely done with you.
Lies. Those are all lies. Peterson was always such a good boy. He wouldn't say such a thing. You're really telling me that he doesn't care about me anymore?
Oh, stepmother. Looks like Jay has finally finished sitting under the waterfall. I think it's your turn, Eva. You have to go under it too, just like Jay was doing.
Why? Why did I let things come to this? Oh, what have I done? Hey, what is this place? I thought you were going to drive me back home. What do you think you're doing? Don't you know that I'm freezing cold here? I think I'm catching a cold. Where did you take me, you brat?
This is a tailor shop. It's Lily's go-to store for her clothes. She always comes here to get them customized for her. In fact, she told me that she had a custom dress made here for Stacy's wedding. Despite that, it got completely soaked and ruined thanks to you. It won't dry in time, so Lily can't wear it to the wedding anymore. I brought you here so that you could compensate the damages you've caused her. Hope you have your wallet with you.
You want me to pay compensation? How much is it going to cost me to do that? What are we talking about here?
I'm not asking you to repair the dress. I'm asking you to buy Lily a new dress altogether. I told you she doesn't have anything to wear to the wedding after what happened, so you're going to replace it for her. Do you understand? It's a bit on the expensive side, but I don't think I'm being unreasonable, right? You'd better not complain about any of this.
I understand. You should have just asked for this from the start and left it at that. Why did you even take me to that freezing waterfall in the first place if this was your plan? Oh, you're ridiculous. More importantly, I need to change out of these wet clothes before I catch a serious cold. I'm not the only one who needs new clothes.
Then you better buy some from here. I'm not driving you all the way back home just so you can change. Plus, this place has been taking care of us ever since we were kids. The owners are good friends of ours. So drop some money here and make things right. Do you understand what you need to do?
Yeah, sure, that's a small price to pay compared to everything else. No problem, I'll take care of it. Hey, why on earth do I have to be a part of your sister's wedding ceremony too? Ugh, I don't care about your sister's wedding at all. Why should I be dragged into this nonsense?
Oh, shut up already. Just zip your mouth and attend the ceremony like everyone else. I'm not giving you a choice here. The ceremony's almost over, so you better just sit tight and keep quiet. You understand? You'll be able to get out of here soon. Besides, what do you mean you have nothing to do with this? It's your daughter-in-law's wedding to begin with, so you should have been involved right from the start.
Oh, I guess there's not enough guests attending the wedding, so you just want to fill out some empty seats. That's why you're asking me to show up, just to add numbers and make the event look bigger, right?
Just sit down and stop complaining. You're already here, so stick through until the end.
Oh my gosh, what on earth is going on? What did you do? Why is this video up on the screen? It has nothing to do with the wedding.
It's your video from this morning. It's already in my hands, so I thought I'd go and show it to all the guests here. Stacy was so excited about getting revenge on you by doing this that she borrowed a projector just for this special moment. We both thought that we need to let everyone know what you did to Lily. They deserve to see what kind of monster you truly are.
If you do this to me, I'll be completely ruined. There is no coming back from this. How do I even explain myself?
I agree, you'd be finished. Not one person will trust you after this, but you deserve it, don't you? You know you've earned every bit of this, right? That's all I have to do for now. I've done everything I can to punish you so far. I'll leave the rest to my sister to handle.
What am I supposed to do from now on? I can't deal with this.
You'll live a solitary life, abandoned by everyone you know, even your friends and family, even Peterson. Only then will you realize the harm you've caused to Lily. You've done something so terrible that no one wants to be associated with you anymore.
Oh no, no, oh this can't be happening. What have I done?
Are you heading home, Eva? Isn't it a bit early for that? The wedding just ended and the reception hasn't begun yet.
Huh? What are you even asking? Of course I am. You really think I can continue to stay there after that video was shown to the public? That's impossible. You humiliated me. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Sorry, Jay is very thorough about everything he does, so there's no avoiding the consequences now. I'm honestly just glad you managed to get away with this much damage. That is, before things got even worse.
Oh, you can't even get back at people without relying on others to help you, right? You're incredibly weak. Aren't you embarrassed just watching your brother? Don't think you're all that just because he protected you while you were beyond helpless. You can't do anything on your own.
Well, I can't say that isn't true. I don't have much to say to that.
Hey, Lily, don't you think that what your brother did went a little too far? I mean, don't you think that all of this was a bit too extreme?
Huh? What are you trying to say here?
You have to hear me out. I'm very sorry. I truly am. I'm full of nothing but regret for the terrible things I've done to you. I know it's too late, but I realize just now that I've done something very bad to you. But you have to know that I'm also feeling incredibly lonely because Peterson's been on such a long business trip abroad.
So, what do you mean by that, Eva? What does his business trip have to do with anything?
Please don't take my son away from me, I beg you. I can't handle losing Peterson, not at all. I'm going to be depressed if he leaves me. I'll say it again, I am beyond sorry for what I did to you. I know it was cruel and unforgivable, but I did that only because of the loneliness I felt without him around. You have to understand that.
So, what you're saying is that you want me to convince Peterson to reconcile with you? Is that right?
Yes, exactly. I've done so much for him over the years. I have slaved away to raise him and love him like he deserved, and I can't afford to lose him now. If I lose Peterson too, I'll be completely alone, and that's something I just can't bear. You wouldn't want that, would you? Surely you understand how painful that would be for me. Jay has really gone too far with all of this. He's crossed the line, and I assume you agree. Don't you think so too?
Stepmother, I'm going to be completely honest with you about what Jay has done. Regarding his actions, it could have been much worse than what actually happened. I'm honestly relieved that you got off this easily, because it's him we're talking about. I was worried that he was going to do much more to you.
Are you kidding me right now? You thought what he did to me wasn't enough?
What I'm saying is, I don't think he did too much. His actions are completely justified. I even think it's only natural that Peterson wants to break off their relationship with you after everything that's happened. I too no longer want anything to do with you. I don't see a future with you in our lives, and I don't consider you my mother-in-law any longer.
Wait a minute, then how am I supposed to live? What am I going to do now? I don't even have a job. How can I survive without Peterson? He's been taking care of me for years.
Oh, that reminds me, I fully intend to sue you for what you've done to me, so you better be prepared to go through with this.
What? You're going to sue me? Are you serious?
Yes, why wouldn't I be? I have video evidence of what you did, and I want you to face legal consequences. You've gotten away with abuse for too long. Please keep in mind what I'm going to do, because I am determined to see this through to the end.
What the? You used to be such a feeble-minded coward, but now you've gotten completely carried away.
Yes, perhaps I'm acting differently now, but after seeing the cooperation between Jay and Stacy today to punish you, I realized something. I need to be strong and stand up for myself no matter how hard it might be. I won't be weak-minded anymore.
Hey, I am telling you, I really won't be able to live like this. I have nobody. Everybody important to me has abandoned me. Come on, how in the world am I supposed to carry on from day to day? I have no idea what to do anymore.
I'm not sure, Eva. Why do you expect me to be? It's not my problem anyway. We're over with. Oh, I know. Why don't you just hire a housekeeper to take care of things for you? Jay, thank you so much for everything you did for me today. I don't know how I could have managed without you. I'm also beyond grateful to Stacy for going out of her way to delay the ceremony just for me.
Of course, don't worry one bit about it, Lily. We did what we wanted to do. It was our choice, and we're glad we could help. Well, I did hear that delaying the ceremony caused a lot of trouble for the guests, though.
Oh, I knew it. I'm so sorry about that. I'm such a pathetic sister, always causing issues for everyone around me.
There it is again. You always say that, don't you?
Because it's true, isn't it? I'm the eldest, but I'm always the one getting help from you two. Even when I was younger, I could never do anything that truly made me feel like a dependable older sister.
What are you talking about? You were the one who taught us how to study for every single exam we had in school. You were also the one to pull me back home when I was a rebellious teenager getting into fights. Plus, remember when you helped Stacy pay for her university tuition by working part-time and saving up money? You did all of that for us. You supported us way more than you actually realize.
Really?
Yep. That's why when you're in trouble, we want to help you in return, just like you've helped us in the past. There are certain things that people aren't naturally suited for, and that's okay. It's exactly why we support each other. For example, I can do the things that you might struggle with because of your more sensitive and gentle temperament. And Stacy is sociable and great at negotiating, which is why she was able to delay the start of the ceremony. That's what family is for, to help each other out like this when we're in need.
Jay, that means so much to me.
So you shouldn't ever think of yourself as pathetic. You're quite the opposite, and you've done so much for us. You can continue to rely on us. We'll always be here for you, no matter what you're facing. And when we need to depend on you, we trust that you'll be there to support us, too. You shouldn't act like a stranger to us. Depend on us instead, because we're family.
Thank you, Jay. I guess I was pushing myself too hard and forgot that I could count on you. You know, Peterson told me the same thing. He asked me why I don't rely on him at all.
Ah, did he really? Well, it can feel really lonely when the people you love don't depend on you. So from now on, let's continue to help each other out. We're family. It's what we're supposed to do. Don't you forget that Stacy and I are proud to call you our sister, okay?
Eva was evicted from her house and left without a place to stay. She's been surviving by working day jobs and has somehow managed to make ends meet. I also ordered her to pay a large sum of compensation for what she's done to me. Now she's burdened with this massive debt with no way out for her anytime soon. In addition, she's lost the trust and love of her beloved son, Peterson. I'm told she's now wandering through life aimlessly in despair. Meanwhile, Peterson and I have sold the house we were living in and moved to a neighboring town together. After his business trip abroad, we've started our new life without Eva, happily living together. I've always been very cautious in my relationships with my siblings over the years, but after everything that's happened, we've developed a relationship where we can depend on each other without so much worry. I will admit, though, that some things have changed because of that. For instance, I treated them to a barbecue joint to thank them, and they couldn't stop ordering food. By the end, I was shocked at how big the bill was. Despite the pricey meal, I'm now living an incredibly happy life with my wonderful husband and close-knit siblings.